Hey guys, did you think I was done with the comic reviews? I hope you didn't, because I'm back again for some more. And a little bit of catch up, like I said, guys, and we're still in Marvel, and I wanted to bring up my thoughts on the latest 3 issues of Ultimate Wolverine. We're gonna kick it with Wolverine and Marvel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review Ultimate Wolverine 2, 3, and issue number 4. This was the latest issue that came out. I've already reviewed issue number 1. If you haven't watched it, I'll try to put a link or so at the end or around here somewhere. I don't know. But yeah. So let's kick it off. So again, we have to look at the story from the lens of, it's still similar to Wolverine. He's just called himself, they call himself the Winter Soldier because he's under control of the basically he's under control of the Eurasian Republic, which is under control by Colossus, his sister Illyana, and Mega Red. And in this issue, they're not really impressed. We kind of see the Maker, Evil Reed, kill. I believe he killed Dr. Cornelia, the doctor who perfected the bonding of adamantium. Killed him. He stuck his finger up his brain. I was like, ugh, you know. But in this, we are given a little more incentive into what is going on in terms of Colossus, Omega Red, and Ilya. They don't believe that Wolverine is they want to test him. They think the Winter Soldier is just he's all bark, no bite. So basically, these fuckers, basically, this just shows you how evil I hate seeing this. I'm not a big fan of evil Colossus. I love Colossus, and to see him evil, like the hell. And he's like, you know, can he talk? Can he, like, he's picking him up and throwing Logan around. And they basically sick some of their best men on Logan, or to see if he can handle himself. And yeah, well, of course Wolverine can handle himself. He comes back to them with all 6 of their men, of his men's head. Like, I can't even show it because he's got 6 heads. 6 on one claw, on one arm with 3 claws out, 3 heads on one. The other side, another 3 heads, and he walks back with them. And I'm just like, and they're like, oh yeah, all right, he's good. He's gonna work. But it's just disgusting to see the Rasputin siblings like this, working with Omega Red, and you know, I'm just like, yo, because at the end of the day, they're still trying to stop this group called the Opposition, which are basically X-Men. You know, they're pretty much the X-Men. And the head of this, you know, the new head of this project is called, her name is Dr. Aliana Prostovic. So, and she's loving just that, you like what you see, and that's all this issue was, just to prove that the Winter Soldier is a beast. And then that brings us to issue number 3. And in issue number 3, we see the Opposition, members of the Opposition. In this, we get our first look at Gambit and Kitty Pryde in this, and they also get some help from Natasha Romanoff. Basically, she joins their Opposition, and it becomes it's all about tracking down the opposition, and they get close to finding, and while they're tracking him, Gambit had left like little miniature chess pieces that he had charged up. So they're like bombs if they go off. And there's one point where Logan smells it and he just throws one of his guys at it. I'm like, damn, like he's that brainwashed. And there's even a part where Gambit even says, when they see the Winter Soldier, like, he's got 3 claws. I knew a guy with 3 claws like that. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? All right, interesting. And in this, Kitty and Gambit are some kind of couple. You can see right here. Gambit's got one eye. He's got an eye patch on the other side, and he's scarred up too on one side. And as we see, there's even a point where they're trying to get away from the Winter Soldier or Wolverine. I'm just keep calling Wolverine. I can't. And they're doing their best to keep him detained, but Logan is fast. Like, he's catching up to the truck that they're on. There's points where he's on all 4s running at them. I'm like, whoa. And when he gets in the back of the truck, Kitty sees him and she recognizes him right away. She even says, "Oh my God, Logan, is that you?" And she's all like, "What?" He's trying to cut her, and so it's just going. He's phasing through her. She's phasing through his slashes, but she's like, "What the hell? Like, why are you doing this?" Like, it clearly shows that they know Wolverine. And then there's at one point, she's like, "Don't you remember what happened to you?" But okay, and she said, "If that's the, why don't you remember?" So somehow Kitty phases in Wolverine's brain and is basically somehow she's giving him back memories. And I'm like, wait, what the hell? Like, when could Kitty do that? But yeah, she's like, now why don't you remember? And she's giving all these memories, and then of course she kicks him out of the truck that they were escaping, and then she's like, "I'm sorry." And then it just keeps going, like, "Why don't you remember, Logan? Why don't you remember?" And this one was a good issue. This was a fun issue. So basically implies that, as always, the opposition, which are just the X-Men, Wolverine was a part of, and because they even say it, like, "I knew a guy with claws, but he had bone claws." So I was like, okay. And then that leads us to issue number 4. And in issue number 4, we are seeing that they're showing this through the eyes of Wolverine, but he's in the form of like a wolf. He's in the form of a wolf, and there's a big bad polar bear that's chasing him, I guess the polar bear is supposed to represent Colossus and the Eurasian Republic controlling him. And so they're always fighting. But what it is, well, in reality, what happened, which they just show some beautiful artwork, it's just a dog fight. You're just seeing these 2 animals going at, a wolf and a polar bear. In all hindsight, that wouldn't happen. A wolf would get killed. But here, it's just showcasing that Wolverine is in a state of, and he's in some kind of state, because by the time he comes back, we see what happened. He was in a berserk rage, and I don't want to show how gory it is. There's bodies everywhere, like body parts everywhere, and all Dr. Prolovic has to say was Sputnik, and it just kind of like Logan just calms down, and that's it. And he kind of calms down to the point where they take him, because he was like, I guess he was getting his memory back, and he's just flipping out. And so here's the shocker, because the real quick thing is, like, what happens to some of the other X-Men? We saw what happened to Nightcrawler in the first issue, things like that. Here we get to see what happened to Jean and Professor Xavier. and I gotta show it. So they go deep down into this center and deep down into the base, and when they get there, they say we need to use the Phoenix specimen and she'll fix the broken mind. She'll fix Logan's broken mind. And this is what we see. We see Jean being hung up, but right above Jean is Professor Xavier's brain. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what the fuck did they do to him? I was like, whoa, that's fucked up. I was like, that's fucked up. I can't wait to issue number 5 to come out. But Chris Condon is doing a good job with writing this. It's fun. It's really fun. They're putting some twist on, they're trying to change up the origin a little bit, and it's working. And Alessandro Capisico, I'm saying his artwork's really good. Like just the details of the sheer dark details are really good. I mean, Logan, he looks scary at times in this, even scarier than I've ever seen. And all the doctor had to do was just say Sputnik, and it was almost like, he got deactivated. And I'm like, oh my God. So it makes me wonder, how is he going to break free of this? But so far, so good. Ultimate Wolverine has been really good. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I got to catch back up with Ultimate Spider-Man. That's been good as well. The Ultimates have been good. This new Ultimate universe has been really good so far. I have no real complaints about any of the books. I just recently picked up the next trade in Ultimate Black Panther, so I'll be getting those reviews out later. But they've been good. I have not complained about any of them. But yeah, it's really sad to see this. It's like what they did to Nightcrawler, what they've done to Professor Xavier, and what they've done to Jean. It's like, so you gotta tip your hat to them. Okay, it's good storytelling, and it has me invested, and I want to know more. Issue 5 comes out later next month, so I'm looking forward to it. But outside of that, you guys tell me in the comment section below if you have been reading Ultimate Wolverine. What do you think about it? Please be honest. Please be honest. Please, let's get into a conversation. Just be honest. Don't just come, oh, it's great. No. Tell me why you like it. Tell me why you don't like it. Just, is it shocking you? Just be honest. But outside of that, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time.